What's good, YouTube fam? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be discussing the newest Call of Duty Cold War 2020 leaks, basically. Now before you get into it, if you want to see the leak gameplay, make sure you go hit the link in the description. I'm gonna leave it in the top of the description. Now if it's not there or if it doesn't work, if the link is broken, all you have to do is just look up the leaked gameplay, because currently Activision, I think it's Activision at least, going all around just copyright striking anybody who posts it. So if you want to see it, you gotta kind of look for it. Hopefully you see it early so you can't just click the link in the description. But let's go and get right into the video. So the first thing we have to discuss is the leak gameplay, and basically what we see in the map, gameplay is a map called Tank, and I'm assuming that this is not the final name for the map, but the main premise of the gameplay was a guy running around the map basically showing what it looks like. What I took away from this is not one but two things. One, that is clearly pre-alpha because the textures are so low quality and it's not completely rendered in all the way, and two, well actually before, let me explain that a little bit further. If it's not rendered in all the way, that's basically because like the final thing that they do is make the game look pretty. But the second thing that I noticed is that this is more than likely multiplayer, because we didn't see any type of AIs or bots or anything that really made it look like a campaign mission of some sorts. So I'm assuming this is multiplayer, and it's probably a quality tester or something just testing it out and seeing what it's look like, because a quality tester basically has to review the gameplay, and since they're more than likely working from home right now, they're probably just sending it in some video clips. So basically that's probably how we got this leak essentially. And or the third thing I noticed is that there wasn't any sliding or tactical jumping or anything like that, which is kind of odd to me. Now you can make the argument that they simply didn't know how to do these things, but it's pretty basic mechanics, so we might not have those things implemented into the new Call of Duty. Now also, the other thing I noticed is that there's a red dot on the gun that this guy has, and it looks pretty similar to the BO1 red dot. So that's gonna lead me to think that this is confirming that we are going to be getting Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Cold War as our new Call of Duty. Now another thing, that my theory comes from a couple places basically. So the first thing I want to talk about is a guy named Victor Z. So before we go into the theories that I have, I just want to talk about this guy Victor Z, who is a pretty prominent Twitter leaker when it comes to Call of Duty leaks, because he actually did leak a lot of the stuff for our current Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the tweets up on the screen and basically explain what I think and what are my thoughts about these tweets. So the first tweet says, "This account will not tell me about the new work of COD in the future. As a Chinese, I was a little disappointed to see the content of COD 2020's campaign. The endpoint is played as the same as Modern Warfare." So basically what I assumed from this, he said this account will not tell me about the new work of COD. So I'm assuming he probably meant this account will not tell us about the new work of COD in the future. So he might be done being a leaker in the community for now at least. And the other thing he said was that he was a little bit disappointed by what he's seen in the campaign. So I don't know if there's something like offensive to him in the campaign or what, and that's why he wanted to stop leaking. But I also want to talk about his other tweet that he made. When he was asked by this guy, what does he mean by plays similar to Modern Warfare, he basically said it plays similar to Modern Warfare 2.0, aka Modern Warfare 2019, our current Call of Duty. So basically that leads me more to believe that this is going to be Call of Duty Cold War. So now I want to explain the theory that I have. So my theory is basically that Call of Duty Cold War is going to be set in the early 1900s, but it's also going to be set in the future. So what I mean by that is that this is proven by the fact that this is not on the map that we got displayed in the gameplay. It looks a bit futuristic with the vibrant colors and all that, contrary to like Black Ops' usual theme. Like they usually bring those futuristic games like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. So I wouldn't be surprised if they wanted to continue with that. Now the reason why they didn't go full-blown futuristic like they would as in Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 2 or something like that is because they want to keep it similar to Modern Warfare 2019, our current COD. Being that Warzone is doing so good, they would probably want something that plays similar to Warzone, so it wouldn't be too crazy big of a difference jump. So when Modern Warfare 2019 does eventually die out and the new Call of Duty is in relevancy, it would make sense if they want something that plays similar so Warzone could still be relevant when the new Call of Duty comes out. And he also said that the engine isn't going to be the Modern Warfare 2.0 engine, but it's going to be very similar. So that makes the theory even more strong, I would say, in my opinion. Now it is just kind of a rough theory, and you got to take all this with a grain of salt, because one, it's me making the theories, and two, none of this is confirmed yet, but we do have a lot of signs hinting that this is real gameplay, because anybody who posts this gameplay seems to be getting strikes on this channel. So make sure you don't go try to repost this or nothing like that. But that is going to be all. Since there's not much to talk about Modern Warfare, I'm gonna try to keep you out in the loop about this new Call of Duty coming out and all that good stuff. If you want to see more, make sure you hit that like button right now. Let's try to get 5 likes on this video today. Thank you guys for 100 subscribers. Make sure you still are subbing up. Make sure I still hit that sub button. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Make sure you go check out another video. Peace.